Hello, all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to the DC Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 1/2 new pence and the 2 new pence from the United Kingdom from 1979. And so I think the way to do it is to just start with a math lesson. And so let's just put them all here and we'll do the math. And why did they need a half new pence? Well, here's what we started with. The before decimalization, the British system had 6 pence coin, which is this one right here, just a beautiful coin. I say that all the time, but it's because I like coins, I guess. And that's a 6p right there. And if we look at this in 1963, and you can see it says 6 pence. Well, 6 pence in 1963, and actually all the way up through the introduction of the halfpence equaled 2 of these 3 pence coins, and these are 1967. And when they moved to decimalization, what they wanted to do was allow people to still have the 6 pence and the 3 pence. And so what they did was they made an equivalent. So in the old days, when 40 of these equaled a pound, and 80 of these equaled a pound. They wanted to have an equivalent of that, and so under the new British pound with decimalization, 40 of these equals a pound. So if we look at the math, it's a little funny because 40 each and 6p equals 240 pence, and that was a pound. And 80 times 3p equals 240 pence, which was a pound. And then under decimalization, you have 2.5 new p times 40 equals 1 pound. Okay, so when you tie the two of these together, you have 240 the old pence equals a pound, 100 of the new pence equals a pound, and so you can keep using this coin, and the British people wanted to keep using the 6p coin, and they did. And so the 6p coin was used into the 1970s. But let's get back to these ones. So what are they? Well, this one is a half new pence coin, and on the front of both you see it says DG Regina FD 1979 Elizabeth II. This is the Arnold Machen engraving here, the second portrait of the Queen. And in this particular portrait, what this means is, by the grace of God, Queen and Defender of the Faith, 1979. And then on the back of this one, it says 2 new pence. And notice over here it says 1/2 new penny. So they started out and they changed it over. Now this is a Christopher Ironsides. So there hadn't been a 2 coin in the British system. There was 3 pence and there was 1 pence, but there was not a 2 pence coin. So when this first came out, it was the first of the 2 pence coins, and it was called 2 new pence to differentiate it from the old 1 pence coins, which were 240 to the pound. With the 2 new pence, they were 50 of these. 50 of these 2 new pence to a pound. However, there's still a whole bunch of these in a pound, right? 200 half new pennies in a pound, because each new penny is equal to 1/100th of a pound. So this particular engraving here is a Christopher Ironsides engraving, and it's a plume of ostrich feathers coming out of the coronet, and it's cross-paté and fleur-de-lis on here. And here is the motto, Ich Dien, of the Prince of Wales, I believe. On the half new penny, we have the crown of Henry VI, and he was the founder of the House of Tudor, Tudor, and it says new penny at the top and 1/2 at the bottom. And this is a Christopher Ironside also. And again, the front is the Arnold Machen second portrait. So hopefully the math helped out a little bit. If not, you got to see some nice coins, hopefully. And these 3p coins and the 6p coins are very finely designed. And you don't see as many of these halfpence coins anymore because they stopped using them and took them back in 1984 and melted down as many of these as they can. So this is a somewhat harder coin to find as half new pence. It's not worth a lot though. It's probably worth 10 cents US, this one. So it's not worth a lot. It's probably worth about a 5p coin these days if you wanted to sell it to someone. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International coin channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.